Hello, guys. I am actually improvising today. Oh, this is not good. It doesn't seem like my network is as strong. Okay, trying to make sure you guys can hear me. All right. So we are having improvised, guys. Okay. Let's put that one out. Okay. There we go. So I planned on doing I'm actually at an event, guys, but I wanted to make sure that I hopped on so I can talk to you guys about the benefits of being a provider. And of course, I had a amazing PowerPoint available, but it's not working right now. So I want to thank you guys for hopping on anyway. Well, it's not that it's not working, but for me having to work from my cell phone, um, it's not gonna let me share my screen. But it's okay because I actually have the information in here. So, and I actually have it in front of me. So I'm still going to go over those benefits for you guys and just kind of go along, um, go through a structured, you know, presentation. You just won't have a visual. Okay. So just a little bit about myself. Again, like I know we do have new people in here. This is our seamless hair replacement and insurance group. And this group has been put in place for individuals to be able to come in, learn about what hair loss is all about, what insurances are available, what opportunities are available for our clients, what opportunities are available for beauty professionals, because we want to make sure that you guys are really changing the game and doing what's necessary when it's coming to actually getting credential or just establishing a hair loss business. There are a lot of things that come with it. Things like okay, so I'll talk about my facility. Okay, so I'm the owner of Healthy Hair Solutions Corporation, right? And I have put together a class to teach you guys how I pretty much run Healthy Hair Solutions Corp and anybody else who would like to run a hair loss business. So when it comes to hair loss, you have about three different fields. You got non-surgical hair replacement, you have trichology, you even have hair loss practitioner. Hair loss practitioner is like the associate, I would say, associate degree to a trichology degree. Non-surgical hair replacement is dealing with attaching commercial hair to individuals who, maybe their follicles were not present, or maybe they just are more comfortable wearing some type of um, it's kind of a cover up, but it's specialized to the area of hair loss. So you can really specify it. So knowing these different fields, you have the wig maker, you have all that stuff that falls under hair loss. But I want to talk to you guys about if you are actually offering these things, you want to make sure that you yourself has different opportunities for your client, offer different resources for your clients that you also benefit from. So at my business, I actually am a listed provider. I have government contracts with different veteran VA hospitals around locally, and also from state to state in other states. We work with medical financing opportunities like care credit, do cherry, just have different financing options for our clients, as well as, just having an organized payment plan that people are able actually, are actual, can actually have options to pay. So just like when you go to your doctor's office, Yeah, they have insurance, but if insurance doesn't cover, they make sure that you have other options because at the end of the day, you need that service for that doctor. If you go to that dentist, yeah, you get that cleaning and maybe insurance covered that cleaning. But if you have some cavities, you might have to pay it out of pocket. You're not gonna say, "Hey, leave those cavities in my mouth while because I don't have the funding." So I just think as hair loss professionals, it is our duty, to be able to offer all the different opportunities for our hair loss clients because at the end of the day, they need our services for hair loss, no matter what area of the hair loss field you're in. And you don't want to have to tell them, well, hey, you don't have the funding, you don't have insurance, or you don't have that, so that's it. And then they have to leave. That's not fair to them. So today I want to at least tell you guys, about one section of resources, which, everybody knows me as a lucrative insurance strategist because I do teach beauty professionals how to maximize those profits in the hair loss industry through insurance and other resources. So with that being said, I did have a PowerPoint that I want to share with you guys, and I'm still going to share it. I'm just going to share it behind the scenes. So let me pull that up right here. Is my laptop. Y'all know how this Wi-Fi does, and yeah, the Wi-Fi just was not cooperating with me and had me sounding very robotic. You just bear with me, because I was on the desktop, but yeah. I'm on the road. If anybody's wondering where I am, I actually came to a convention that is also a part of my business. I offer, because I do trichology, I do offer supplementation to my clients, which are things that I actually put into their plans. One day we're going to have a training about what is included in plans. What is it that we're selling when we're saying that we're hair loss professionals? Like, what are you doing? How do you package, your clients? So we're going to do a training on that too. I think it'll be very helpful. Oh, thank you, Miss Patricia. That's so sweet. So yeah, so I'm here learning about how to different supplementation that I already offer to my clients. And a lot of them, when I offer them a package, not only are they getting hair loss services from me, they're also getting supplementation to help restore their hair. So that's a big thing. All right. Sorry about that, guys. That's one reason why I don't want to use my phone. So today, what are the benefits of being a listed provider? Okay, what are the benefits of being a listed provider? One thing, well, first of all, let's talk about what a provider is. So who, a provider is anybody who offers healthcare services or a professional that offers healthcare services in a center, facility, hospital. Okay. And that's just kind of a general definition because, like I said, I do have a PowerPoint about it, but I want you guys to be able to see it. So that is what a provider is. Because I know people ask me that all the time, like, what is a provider? A provider is, a healthcare professional that provides services in a professional setting. All right, that's your doctors, that's your dentist, that is your pharmacist. These are all different medical providers, and we are able to be providers because we're able to do durable medical equipment. All right, so that's the provider type that we actually fall under, which is considered an ancillary provider. You guys learn this all in the class, so you won't be like, when you apply to different companies, you'll hear these different names. So those are the provider types. All right, so once you become a provider, you actually have to go through an enrollment process where you'll be listed with when you go through an enrollment process, you basically get listed with different insurance companies. All right, so the benefits of that is one, you'll be able to partner with you'll be listed with other medical professionals. Okay, it'll be easier to, um, you're listed in their directory. So let's say my client has Blue Cross Blue Shield. Okay. Let's say I don't even know the client. Okay. Let's just say I don't even know the client. There's a client who went to their doctor and was like, hey, I'm experiencing hair loss. All right. The dermatologist or the doctor is going to, verify that. But at the end of the day, the dermatologist or the doctor is not going to provide a style for them or some type of coverage for them And honestly, they're not really even going to do too much of a regrowth situation because that's not what they specialize in. So, but a lot of clients are aware that their insurance covers hair loss to a certain degree. So they'll inquire with their insurance company. All right, and say, hey, is there anybody in my area that does services hair loss clients? Now, if you're listed with the directory, let's say it's Blue Cross Blue Shield. Blue Cross Blue Shield can say like, hey, well, we have Healthy Hair Solutions Corp right here, and they offer durable medical equipment services for cranial prosthesis or wigs. Okay, I don't like to use wigs because wigs, sometimes can be there can be a misconception with that. They may think I'm talking about a wig at a store, not realizing that this is a fitted, customized hair system for this individual. But like I said, let's just say that's what they're going to say. Okay, it's up to you to educate your client on what it is that you really offer. So once we do that, they go to this directory and say, hey, here's a list of people listed doing this specialty. So that's the big thing. You get marketed a different type of way. So, and I tell clients, beauty professionals all the time, even if you don't get to the point of doing claims, I mean, it's easy to pay somebody to do a claim. I mean, you can even pay me to do your claims. That's not a thing. But to be able to say that you want to draw in the clients, that's the part. You want to draw in the clients. So that's one benefit. You get listed into a directory. You're also able to be partnered with other medical providers because other medical providers like your doctor or dermatologist, if they know that you're a listed facility, that helps them be able to refer you out too, because they know that there are other partnering facilities in your area that offer hair loss services. All right. So those are like your main benefits, being listed on a directory, getting yourself medically marketed, because you have to, if you're on that insurance list, best believe you had all the credentials that people needed to see. All right. Yes, ma'am, Miss Christie. Like I say if they saw you, they know like this person is on this list for a reason. And it gives a different medical respect for you when you are affiliated with these type of organizations. I think I had two other tips on that PowerPoint that is not coming up for me on my other computer. So because I had to disconnect the internet. But yeah, those are your main things. You get free marketing basically, because you don't have to pay to get on with these networks. And then you also get to partner with other medical providers. Okay, so once you've gotten past that step, you have to also to even be able to get qualified as a provider, we want to make sure that a beauty professional, we have the things that we need. So the things that a beauty professional at the minimum needs to be able to become a provider. So that's the next category. How do I even become a provider? A beauty professional or a barber needs a few things. First, you need an EIN number. All right, that is your employee identification number. You also need an MPI number. You want to have an individual MPI number, which is an MPI type 1. You also want to have a facility MPI number, which is an NPI type 2. That's why we teach both. I know people ask that all the time. Why do I need both? You need both because when you do those applications, they ask for both. Who is the individual provider working this facility and who is the facility? And there's a number attached to each of those. So EIN, NPI, you of course need a state license. So being that we are licensed cosmetologists, we are licensed master barbers, we have to have a state license because they need to know that you went through a licensed institution. All right. The next thing would be the NPI, EIN, listed provider, NPI, EIN, licensing, and then of course you want to have liability insurance because now you're a professional. So you don't want to have this facility where you're accepting and offering medical services and you don't have liability insurance. So at the minimum, these are the things that you need. And of course you want to have a certificate of completion. And that's where additional oh, thank you. Thank you. That's all I'll say. My brain was having a fog because I don't have my list in front of me. But you do want to have a certificate of hair loss in in an area of hair loss, of hair loss, and that's what I was mentioning earlier. You have the non-surgical hair replacement. You get a certificate of completion. Thank you, Valencia. You also get a certificate of completion with the trichology. You actually get like a diploma, or you get a certificate of completion with hair loss practitioner. Because at the end of the day, these companies need to know whoever we are bringing on into this network, we need them to have been trained. They have to be trained to offer these services because they're not. It takes a lot. You have to get credentialed in. So at the minimum, those are the credentials you need. So I guess I named five: EIN number, NPI number, liability insurance, a certificate of completion, and a state license. If you have these things, you are in the game. If you do not have these things, maybe you're missing one, which many of people, what they're missing is most likely the a certificate of completion. If you need a certificate of completion, we offer things that will help you get all of those sources and also walk you through the credentialing process. All right. But before I get into that, let's say you do have everything. Let's say you have everything that you need to do. How do you need to move forward with getting on as a provider in these different companies? First, you want to find out what companies in your area are popular. What companies do your clients even need? Are they affiliated with? Are they eligible for these companies? Because I don't encourage anybody to go do those long credentialing processes and nobody in your area needs them. Okay, so because I can say all day, oh, get with TRICARE, but if you're not near a military base or you service a lot of military individuals, TRICARE may not be the thing for you. Okay, so know your area, know your clients, have an idea, and then so you get that list. You want to do an application. Each provider does require that you do an application process. And then after you submit your application, the company will say yay or nay and begin to do the credentialing process. The credentialing process is a series of evaluations that they do. They ask for a series of paperwork, and you want to make sure that you have all those things. A lot of that paperwork are the things that I named. And guys, this is free game now. Like I said, so, had somebody told me just these little tips here, I would have never probably even had to. Honestly, I didn't get to pay for a class because I had to come up with these tips. But if you already already tapping into that insurance field, that is the area those are the things that you need to know. Go through that credentialing process and all that. But I will tell you guys the credentialing process can get tedious. Sometimes, when it comes to once you get credentialed, you want to know how to submit claims, how to get with companies electronically so you can submit claims electronically, get that check mailed to you. There's a lot of other particulars, but if you can get into the network, you have already made a big accomplishment. And if you are needing help getting into those networks, we are here. Okay, so we do have some trainings that are coming up. Um, One of them, I do have. I'm the owner. I'm the creator of Seamless Academy, and Seamless Academy is an all-inclusive. It's called Seamless Academy's all-inclusive course, where we have three parts that we cover. We cover the intro to non-surgical hair replacement theory and hands-on training, which is your part one. And actually the part one registration is closed, but it would have been on August 15th. It would have been starting next week. We also have part two and part three, which is insurance reimbursement and medical marketing training. If you are already certified in that field of hair loss, you can join this training. And we will go into not only insurance, but how to get on with hair loss organizations, how to get on with government contracting, how to go through the steps, what to expect when you don't hear anything back. If you don't hear anything back, guys, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. If you don't hear anything back, they don't have your application. But how to follow up. When I call, what am I saying when I follow up? Like any troubleshooting you can think of that people do go through when it comes to getting on with insurance companies, we train it, we teach it. Okay. And then, like I say, even when it comes down to claim submission, we're going over what a claim is and how to even go forth doing that. So that training, we actually go over the whole process of the provider enrollment and credentialing on that in a day on Zoom for like 5 hours. I to get you guys a workbook so you can make sure that you're filling that out. It's really, even though it's virtual, we make it very hands-on because we do on Zoom, but you have a PowerPoint that you'll be following along with the All About Insurance Medical Edition textbook, which has these steps as well. And I teach from the textbook. So after you get off this class with me, you have this textbook with the page numbers of, okay, Amber went over this form. I might have missed something. Here's my form that I can go back and fill out, or here's how to refer, here's what this form is all about. So please know that you will get that. And this class will start on August 22nd. Part three is the 3 month mentor and coaching, where we actually break down this class into multiple into little pieces. Okay, because 5 hours is a lot of information, but it's not enough time to implement everything. And I am big on making sure that students are able to implement and apply what is being taught. And even if insurance may seem like it's too far over your head, I want to make sure that you need to know how to close. Okay, I need you to know how to present some type of package that you have put together with your current sources of your hair loss services and offer that to your clients and offer them options to be able to compensate you. And your clients will love it too because they're like, okay, my beauty professional, my hair loss specialist, my trichologist, my hair loss practitioner actually went and got education and figured out some things that could help me be able to afford them. Okay, and that's really what it comes down to. So you have that option. And that, like I said, that will be starting August 22nd. Because it is virtual, registration for that part is still open. And I will be working with you from August to October. Now, for those who's like, hey, I need some hands-on training, I need that non-surgical hair replacement certificate of completion. Hey, we got something for you in November where we're doing the non-surgical hair replacement intensive course. It's a 4-day training with 7 educators. We're gonna go over the barber, and we're gonna go over those who do the shortcuts. We're gonna go over those who maybe you still in the weaving, but you're more comfortable with the weaving side. So we have the weave buddy coming who'll be teaching you how to attach her methods, so you can still do your sewing, still do your crochets. Oh yeah, I got you. I'm gonna send that to you, Miss Christie. So we do have that as well. And then we have Miss Sharon who'll be teaching braidless attachment methods. Because as a trichologist or hair loss practitioner, we're really concerned about making sure we're not adding to the problem. So, and I really incorporate that into my non-surgical hair replacement side. So learning these braidless techniques will make it where I don't have to shave all these person's strands off to put on a hair replacement piece. So you learn different attachments with them. We're gonna have Miss Terry Brown, who's gonna be teaching how to repair these units in-house, actually go through and do repairs and do customizing on a cranial prosthesis, a medical unit, not just making a wig, but actually altering a medically constructed hair system. And that takes a skill, guys. That takes a skill to even add that customization to your craft. So definitely something you want to jump on to. Ms. Mominica Parham will be there teaching how to apply a polyurethane base onto a client. What adhesives is she using? How do you know that this person's a candidate for that? Of course, I'll be there also still teaching insurance reimbursement and medical marketing. And because we're going to be kind of on an advanced track, I'm gonna pull out I got a good juicy thing I'm going to incorporate into that. Because like I said, we're going to be dealing with people who no, they might be doing hair loss already, but there's something stopping them from making sure it's stopping them from being able to explode in this industry. And we want you guys to explode in the industry. And even though the investments for these things may seem a little pricey, you can get your money, but your investment would be back in like 2 services. And working with me, you'll probably get it back in 1 service. What's our class? Our class, that 4-day training was $39.97. We can get you a VA claim for 4,000. That's your money back. That's your investment back. We're gonna have Takara Nicole, who's gonna be there teaching business aesthetics, and actually gonna teach the coaching component of how to make your clinic look right. Maybe you've been getting denied and you don't know why. Maybe your website is not well put together. Maybe your presentation of how you're talking to the insurance companies or medical professionals are not working. We're working through all of that. Kent Hunter will be there, like I said, on the barbering component. And I believe I covered everybody. Terry, Monica, Sharon Reams, Kent Hunter, Takara Nicole, and myself. 4 days, all training. We do have some bonuses that are still going on. They will be expiring on August 15th, and you actually will get one-on-one time with myself and Coach Takara to go ahead and get your business going. We can start now. You don't have to wait till November, and that's a bonus we are doing for those who are enrolling early. Going ahead and getting registered because we don't have time to waste, guys. And yes, there is a recession or inflation is going on, but people are still needing hair loss services. We are not it's not like going to get your nails done like it's a a luxury. We're not a luxury service. Like I said, this is like going to the dentist. Your dentist, you go to that dentist and the dentist say you have cavities. I've never got out of my dentist seat and say, I can't afford to get my cavities filled. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of importance we have to put on our clients. We have to make ourselves necessary because we are necessary, and restoring their hair is necessary. And like I said, that's why we're always doing training. And I'm encouraging you guys to do anything that I wouldn't do. Right now, like I said, I am at a conference right now learning more training on how to get my supplementation right for my clients so I can get them good. Okay. Just getting that knowledge base. This is a continuous thing, and you're working with professionals who are always educating, always pushing education because you need that. Without that, it's hard to grow. So if you have any questions for me, you can definitely directly message me, contact me. You know, anybody who's been on here, they know they can call me, we can set up a time to talk. And I'm not being bougie setting up the time. I just want to make sure I can answer the phone because, like I said, I slid out this convention because I said, oh, I'm doing a training on Friday. This is our day that we train on Friday. And I want to make sure that I had the time to talk to you guys and really give you guys some knowledge. All right. I'm going to send that link. I'm also going to put links up in our comments so you can make sure that you are able to get on. And if you're not following me on YouTube, these replays are always in this group, but it's also on YouTube. You can look up Amber McCray. You'll find my videos on the Seamless Academy free trainings. And also, we'll be sharing like the different non-surgical hair replacement intensive trainings. That we actually have a live coming up on Monday where we'll be interviewing Ms. Kat Hiskey, who is the creator of the Weave Buddy. So if you want to see what is that product, what is it all about, how can you incorporate it in the services you're doing now, how can you even purchase it, or how can you even become a trained Weave Buddy specialist? She will be talking to us on Monday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time if you would like to join her. All right. Then I'll have that, of course, y'all in the group. Y'all get exclusive training. So it will definitely be in the group as well. Invite your friends, invite other beauty professionals. We got the knowledge for them. All right. You have a great day, though, guys. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. And I will be back on chatting with you guys soon. Thank you.